Okay, this is gonna be an attempt. I'm gonna see whether this is enjoyable to watch later. I'm starting Elden Ring over again for reasons that I'm zoning out about right now. But basically, I had to not play for a long while, and that prevented me from retaining information or actually playing a playthrough. And also, I didn't really like my character, so I'm kind of trying to recreate a character, and then I'm going to test out recording. Where is my new screenshots? How would I do that? Is this going to sort by something? I'm going to try recording and see if it's like worth it to like record a full hour. Let's see, it's 3:55, so I should stop at like 2:50. Give it like 5 minutes, hopefully. Anyways, I'm going to make a new character. I'm going to use the same setup. I don't remember what that means. Wait, which one's type B? Which one's female? Type B is female. Okay. It's kind of... I guess they're trying to be trans-inclusive with that.
Mm-hmm.
They, them inclusive, but I am confused as a trans person myself. I actually don't know what I'm naming myself yet. I'm going to... Origin is that. I think I set... There's a lot of different options here, but for the keepsake I chose Fanged Imp Ashes. The ashes of small, diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. I think that's what I went with. And the reason I went with this one is because in Dark Souls I went with the gift that was the least explicable. The one that I was the most curious about what the fuck it was. Like, if it explained what it was like, okay, but, you know, I can make do without that buff. But, like, what is this? So I had the witch's, I think it was the witch's ring in Dark Souls, because it was like, what does this do? The description does not make it clear. And, man, I do not know what this does. I had it in my earlier attempt at a playthrough, and it was very confusing. I think that was the one, wasn't it? 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. You know, it's like, I know what that does, so. Fanged Imp Ashes. It's very mysterious. Do I even need to bother choosing a base template? So what I have here is I have pictures of this girl from this music video, Ghosted, featuring Camille Get Some. And I'm going to try and model the character after her, but I don't know if any of these are going to look like her whatsoever. The real problem is going to be... Oh, you can be a draconian. Why is that what a dragon person looks like? Night folk? Newman? What are Newman just old? They are. They're just old.
They're old.
Always old. I really think that's probably the best. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to change it a lot. Young voice, young age, young. Yeah, that's all good. I like to be young for some reason. So this is going to be tough. Alter skin color. I do that here. It's kind of rough. The skin color is fine. I don't really care too much about it. Hopefully I can change it later. So I was going to say the problem was going to be the hair, but actually this hair is not that far off. I'm just always really disappointed by hair in these games. They have so many options, it seems, but then bald, buzz, this ugly thing, like anime boy, mean anime boy, right? Is like the good boy, is the bad boy, right? This is the wimpy bad boy who follows the big bad boy. This is the Timothy Chalamet.
The smart guy with glasses.
This one is the smart guy with glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, sure. I don't know what this is. I don't like it. He looks haughty. This lame anti-gravity ponytail that doesn't work like a ponytail feels like it would work. Messy ponytail that feels like a real ponytail more. I'm more inclined towards this one, actually. Except for that it covers the eye. This is my favorite of the hairs. This equivalent of this I do not remember from Bloodborne or Dark Souls, but it totally covers the face. So, although I love it, I can't really use it. This one is their old witch lady hair. I don't know what that's supposed to be, really.
What's going on there?
That's kind of hard to parse.
It's supposed to be like a freaky hair.
Is it? But it looks like white person hair.
It does, but it's all crinkly.
Maybe it is supposed to be that.
Scary.
Are these their black person hairdos and they just don't understand?
No, that's like Viking shit.
But this is Viking shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I mean, I could just be like a salaryman.
Mm-hmm.
Prince
Beautiful.
Humperdinck style.
Berries and green.
Yeah. This is probably the most like my base. Ugly lady hair. This one's the only one with bangs, apparently. Longer, normal. High ponytail. Can I zoom out? Yeah, this is like what I would want if I were being me. So maybe I should go with this. And just make her face the same. Princess Leia. Nordic princess style. And just a little peasant bun. Okay, I'll go with this for now, because it at least lets me see the face anyways. Oh, thanks. Did that work? Okay. Hair color, I mean, that's almost right, so I'll just... The way this system works is insane to me. Adjust color, and then, like, what the heck? Look at the dot moves based on this, but I don't understand how. Too much green? Yeah, that's probably about right. That's a little too purple. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, I think that worked. Luster. Wait. No, how do I've got my controls changed. That's this, okay. Low luster, I feel like. Yeah? Root darkness. I mean, make it all the way dark, right? White hairs. Very sparse. Okay. Now we get to the hard stuff. I'll switch to a different way. That's not what I want. Her eyebrows aren't too visible. There they are. Okay. So, eyebrows. Eyebrow shape. What is this? You know? Like, why are they all so low down? This is what I was struggling with when I tried to make a character before. It's like all the eyebrows are really low down. And you can kind of fix that, but it's like a little freaky how to do that. Match hair is what I want, so I don't know why I'm changing it. The obvious first thing that needs to go is this nose. That's what this girl has most dramatically, is this crazy nose she's got. So, where is that face structure? Also, adjust face template. What's this? Bone structure, apparent age. Damn. I mean, she probably should look more young, right? What's the difference, though? I cannot tell what's changing there. Face structure, let's just not mess with it, okay. Nose ridge, which I guess it means nose, because there's no other section that's called nose, right? So that's a little bit weird. So her nose bridge is actually quite quite squashed, but the nose tip comes out a lot. So what is that changing exactly? I can't tell. Nose position, up or down. I mean, wow, I'm making something kind of funky.
You
that
are
looks
making something.
that looks like somebody I know. I'm not gonna say who because they're gonna be insulted. And it's pretty high up on her. Nose tip height, maybe that's the important thing. Is that the important thing? None of this is helping. Oh, nose protrusion, that's what we want. Why does that not do more? Nose height? Why does lower mean a higher nose? Okay, so this definitely looks funky, but I feel like we're starting to
Oh.
we're starting to tip towards what I'm looking for.
What kind of Simpsons is?
Simpsons? Something's gone horribly wrong here.
Is it modifying other parts of her face? Like
It kind of has to, yeah, but
you should be able to like.
God, none of this is making nose tip height. None of this is what I want at all. How do I? This is so different. Nostrils? Jesus Christ. I'm terrified. I hate this. Why is this so hard? Okay, that's... Okay, that looks awful, but also at least her nose is sticking out now. Like, now we're starting to look like what I'm talking about, right? She just needed bigger nostrils this whole time? Oh my god, it looks awful. Nose ridge. Okay. Now, nose position. There we go. See, it's gonna start... Okay, that's a little bit funky looking, but... It's gonna start looking more normal, I think. It comes a little bit more out than that. It's like a tendency when I do this to want to, like, exaggerate it more, but then it won't look like what I'm modeling it after at all, so... I really don't know how to make it do what I want here. This doesn't seem like it should be that hard. This looks so fucked. She looks like some sort of mutant Pee-wee pig. God, her nose is really weirdly shaped. Yeah, definitely, that's okay. I'm gonna go back to nostrils and see if I can make the nostrils smaller again and still have it... Wait, nostril width? Does she have wide nostrils? She does have pretty wide nostrils, doesn't she? I feel like the nostril... Wait. They actually have to be pretty wide. Has to be quite up. Still not wide enough, and it's at max width, dude. It's her. She's got really wide nostrils. Why does it? It looks like it needs to be spread out more still. I need to bring down the nose tip. This is so complicated. Nose position down. Wait, that's like on the whole face. I just meant relative to the rest of the nose. Yeah, that's right. Nose protrusion is definitely what I'm looking for, hopefully. I mean, it kind of looks okay, but what? Nose height? It's starting to look a little bit more normal. Now if we bring the nose ridge depth in, bring the nose height back up. Bring the nose tip height. Oh, it's as high as it goes. Damn it. That's the right spot. Nose slant. How is that slanting down? That's definitely slanting more up. Okay, well... See, this nose is so pointy, though. This looks so bad. Okay, I need to change more of the face first. Her chin is maybe the most pronounced other part. She's got this really jutting chin, eh? Chin protrusion. That's not exactly what I was thinking, but... Chin depth? That's what I was thinking. Suddenly her nose looks enormous.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be controlled by this. Definitely not what I wanted. God, this sucks ass. I hate this system sometimes. Then again, if there wasn't this system, there would be no control. I think what I want is jaw, not chin, huh? Jaw protrusion. Yeah, that's better. She's got this very protruding jaw. But her mouth comes out with it, so now I have to go to the mouth. Mouth protrusion. Why does that look so weird? That looks really weird. And it's kind of what her mouth's doing, but mouth position. Nope. Lip protrusion. That's not helping at all. She needs thicker lips. She does have thicker lips, but I need to change the distance between. I changed the facial balance. I should have started with this. Nose size! Fucking, there we go. That's much more the proper one. Horizontal face ratio, nose to forehead ratio. Less forehead? I can't tell what this is doing. Face protrusion. She has quite a protruded face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wrong. It's much more like that, but the forehead shouldn't be so forward. God, she looks really bad. I need to bring her brow ridge up or else I'm gonna freak out. Oh, what? It's hard to do, Lisa. This is very difficult. Oh, this is not helping. This is not helping. Okay, that helped a little bit. I don't understand why changing the inner and outer brow ridge is different from just changing the whole thing. You'd think this would change everything. Why does she look like this? She looks like some sort of horrible frog horse. Why does she look so, like, bored with life? Are you crying?
There's a certain charm to her face.
No. You're teasing me. Eye slant? Oh no. Eye spacing? I don't know, what's her eye spacing like? God, it pains me to look at how different these look. Eye position? I can't even see what's going on with this girl's face. Okay, yeah, no, discard these. I need to change the width of the entire head. Or maybe I need to... Forehead glabella? What the hell? Nose bridge height. Why is this in this category? That made her look a bit more normal. Oh, no. I wanted this one. That looks... This makes her look more normal a little bit. Okay, her entire... It's her jaw is fucking things up right now. Jaw contour. No, not that thick. But it's pretty thick, but it's... Hold on, maybe it's cheeks. Cheekbone height. She hasn't got very dramatic cheekbones, but that part of her face is wide. You know what? I need to make her bald. Or I need to give her something, but she'll have this hair while I'm working on her, because I can't see anything. Eyebrows, eyelashes, eyes, skin features, cosmetics, no. Face structure. Okay, now her jaw needs to be wider. Not that wide. It goes to right about there. Jaw protrusion. I need to get the balance between the different features vertically to be better. Draw protrusion. It's about right, but it's the wrong height. Jaw contour. Jesus Christ. Why is this so hard? Her nose has become very different. Nose tip height is still high. Forehead depth. It just gives her more of a brow ridge. Brow protrusion. Okay. The problem is how close her nose and mouth are to each other. How do I change this? Lips. Lips size, lip thickness, no. Mouth. Mouth position. This is what I need. That didn't help at all.
What even is
It really doesn't feel like it's working. It's just making them stick out more ducky.
Mm-hmm.
Mouth chin distance? I need mouth nose distance. Her mouth chin distance is... Jesus. This horrible thing I'm doing. What's occlusion even mean? Okay, that feels more accurate, but still awful looking in the current state. Why is her upper lip so much more protrudent? Oh, it's because I have mouth protrusion super high for some reason. But her mouth does protrude. Relative to her nose.
It's like flat. Her nose is like pointed up and then her mouth is like...
Do you have any suggestions for how to control this thing? Because I'm like wrangling a dying horse or whatever. That wild horse. Brow ridge, eyes, nose ridge, nostrils. I feel like this wasn't so hard in Dark Souls.
Well, it's definitely more robust than the Dark Souls system.
Is it? It's not that? Well, I mean, than Dark Souls, sure, but I meant Bloodborne. Sorry.
Is there a way to, like, just control her bottom, like the bottom half of her face, like her bottom lip and her chin?
That's what I'm looking for. Good lord. This is awful. Awful. I don't even want to say similar face because that'll scare me. But maybe I'll randomly hit upon something that has the right... There's something fixing the nose. Or the mouth. If the mouth... Why does it look like that? The upper lip is like so pointy.
Mm-hmm.
That's very close to the right nose.
Her jaws, her cheekbones are like...
Yeah, well that I know how to fix at the very least. Now, I need to see her from the front again. She's got quite a distance though between her nose and her mouth. That's my issue. Here, that's what's fucking everything up. Her chin is narrower than this. Chin size. That's not what I meant. Because it does kind of stick out more, actually. Chin width. Yeah. And then her jaw, the lower jaw, no, the jaw contour is thicker. And then the chin, no, the cheeks are just wider in general. I've got it pretty much max width there. Cheekbone protrusion. Her chin isn't quite that pointy. How do I get the lower jaw to be cheekbone width? What is this? Maybe I need to make this thinner. No, because that's about right. That's about right. She hasn't got very puffy cheeks, has she? Not at all. I would not say. The lower jaw needs to be... this high or low is not what I'm looking for. Thin or thick is way more what I'm looking for. Jaw width. That's more like it. Still something definitely wrong. I want to get this dopey expression on her face. Can I zoom? I need to get this, her glazed expression.
Her eyes are very shiny.
Her eyes are very shiny. Her eyes are unfortunately pretty much the right color already, which is a shame because they look horrible.
They look greenish.
Look what?
Greenish. Aren't her eyes like blue?
Her eyes are very green.
Mm.
Well, not that green, but they're green-ish. They're greenish bluish. Eye spacing. I mean, they're a little further apart. I also need her brow ridge to be thinner. Also, I need to change the brow ridge. Her inner brow ridge should be lower. Like that. Her whole face needs to jut out more. Facial balance. Vertical, horizontal. I don't know what that is. Facial feature slant. Face protrusion. Oh, that's what I'm looking for, right? What is going on here? No! No! Wait, why did that... A little bit of that is fine, but not much. The forehead-nose ratio is actually alright at this point. The brow ridge should be higher, I feel like, but maybe that's just because of the hair. The nose could be... No, the nose cannot change. Face protrusion is really what you'd think I want here. And maybe I just need to make, you know, frustratingly, apparently face protrusion is not going to help me. I need to protrude each piece of the face individually. Before I do that, I'm going to change the eye color. To just be a little bit more green. Or a little bit more blue, I meant. I don't understand this system at freaking all. Let's go to the one where I can see her eye color. That feels pretty accurate to me. I could make her blind in one eye, but I'm not going to. Her eyes should probably be a little bit bigger, actually. And her nostrils need to be narrower now? And the nose ridge, which of these is going to control what I'm talking about here? Nose tip height. Nose height. her lips need to be wider. I think I'm starting to get there. I'm just freaking out a little bit less now. Mouth wider then? Which was this? But not so big. Thinner lips. That's actually pretty accurate. How do I give her a cleft chin? I guess I don't need to give her a cleft chin, but... The jaw... Something the jaw width needs to be a little narrower now. Not too much narrower. God, I wish I could fuck with the ears. I would just make all of their ears face straight up forward if I could. Her brow ridge needs to be fixed again. The outer brow ridge should be... Well, maybe the whole thing. Just don't understand this. It's as high as it goes. It's weird because you're giving her an expression. She's really not going to have much of an expression. Really. Forehead needs to come out. Smoother. There you go. I feel like the chin's a little too sharp. I think I need the lower... No, her chin actually points down more. Chin tip protrusion? Chin length? Her nose wants to come out more too. Nose position. I don't understand the nose at all. Nose position? Up, down? No. Nose ridge length? Wow, she looks really different from the front all of a sudden. This is bad. I fucked with her chin too much. Well, how did that mess up so much? I need mouth chin difference. Where is that? Oh. Shorter. Why is that so weird?
Her lips are so big.
It makes her lips bigger, but I don't want them to be bigger. I need to make her lips less full now, but they're all the way lip thickness. Oh, I finally got her to get some distance between the nose. I guess that's how you do it. Still too much space between the chin. Must need to bring the chin up somehow. Chin length. I think that's what I changed that made everything sort of weird. That looks awful.
Fucking,
See how her whole face points like just diagonal forward down though?
mm-hmm.
How do I get that to happen? It's a really frustrating process. Chin tip position. It is more like that.
Her jaw is so pronounced.
Yeah, from the front. From the side it looks right. but from the front, there's still a distance issue here. But the issue is that it's too far away from the chin. I need the chin to come up somehow, which I guess is chin height. But then it's like this little pointy thing, which is weird. The lips are way too full now, too. Some protrusion? I'm just undoing things with that. That's like right from the front and definitely not from the side. Why is it so pointy? I feel like chin tip position. This is way too pointy. Chin width? Well, that didn't help. Chin height? That's what makes it normal, but also is what breaks this thing I'm trying to do. I need to fix her lips again. Lip thickness can go down again at this point. Doesn't really look much like her. I feel like the cheeks need to be puffier again. Depth? I don't even know what that means. That kind of helped a little bit. Her lips are once again too full. The fullness is all the way down at this point. I think I need to make the mouth wider. And then make the lips thinner. Something's wrong with her eyes. Farther apart? That kind of does help a little bit. Maybe a little bit bigger. That's looking a little bit better. That's the first time that I've been like, okay, maybe we're going somewhere. The shape of the face from the side is totally off. But I'm going to save this for now so that if I mess up too much, I can come back to it. It looks really bad with the hair. She needs those bangs, but the only bangs option is this dumb thing. I guess those are bangs, but... She just looks way too supermodel-y. This girl doesn't look like a supermodel. You know? It's this expression. Like if I could just soften the expression somehow. Anyways. Save this as a temporary thingy. And then go back in. Alter body? Is that what we're talking about? Alter face in here. I think I need to work with the hair on for a little bit. I was struggling with this actually when I was doing my other characters, that the forehead on these characters is just kind of huge. I wish there was just a thing where I could just take the facial features and shift them up. And leave the bottom and the top where they are. Because that's what I want to do. Face protrusion, vertical face ratio. Horizontal face ratio. I don't understand what those are doing. That's a very abstract concept. Nose forehead ratio. Now, if you have nose forehead ratio, And one side of the spectrum is nose, the other is forehead. What is it doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's a legitimate question.
I have no idea.
More forehead.
Yeah, it's definitely.
If you go all the way down to nose, there's more forehead. I need the whole face to come out. Why is there not something for that? Face protrusion, you'd think. But there's concave and convex. And obviously... obviously I don't want it to be more convex, but that doesn't solve my problems at all. In fact, she just looks more supermodel-y. I think I need to make the nostrils smaller again somehow. She just looks so damn supermodel-y. Maybe I need different eyebrows? Do I need uglier eyebrows? I felt like it was definitely this, though. That's definitely her eyebrow. So maybe this one. That only makes her more supermodel-y. I'm not trying to... like... okay, like, she's hot, but she looks normal hot. She doesn't look like... No, from Victoria's Secret, I am Vaskalava Nisklovra, and I'm going to have the push-up bras for your next century. I don't know what I'm doing. This girl's chin is so fucking tiny, and I, but it's round on the bottom like a normal person. Nobody's chin is like this. There should be like a button you can click, where like allow unnatural face structures or allow, or disallow them. Because sometimes I do want to make a monster, but other times like this, it's like I'd like to not make a monster, please. Chin height. Chin height is what's controlling that awful thing. Like, that's... I'm gonna have to be like that. And then I guess... God, the mouth-chin distance doesn't go any freaking lower. Do I need to make... God, she looks even worse? Narrow or wide vertical face ratio? Why is that? Narrow or wide horizontal face ratio? I don't understand what that's doing at all. I just want to, like, lower the... God, I wish they were cartoon characters. Like, just lower the mouth. Just lower the mouth. Mouth position. Down. Down! How is that the lowest it goes? The mouth-chin distance is as small as it can be. The mouth position is as low as it can be. And yet that's what it looks like? What are you talking about? Just because the chin height? I have to make the chin height like that. Which makes it all pointy from the side. Nobody looks like this. Also, what happened to the nose? Is the nose always this freaked up? It looks terrible all of a sudden. Just needs to point more out in every way. I think I just am going to have to trust that if I move everything out further, I'll have more room to work with, you know? Mouth protrusion. Chin protrusion. Those are already pretty high, though. Face protrusion. Concave convex doesn't make any sense to me, though. And then maybe now I can lower the nose ridge. That upper lip is driving me insane. I hate this.
Why is it so like pronounced and pointed out?
It doesn't get better when you do that. Little gelfling. God, it looks so bad. Well, that's been an hour. God, I hate my life. Alright, I messed around a bunch off camera. I wasn't recording all that. I think I got something that doesn't look like my model, but looks like a good balance between a person and also a weirdo who's a little bit freaky to give them a little bit of humanism. Doesn't look like this just doesn't it just doesn't look straight up like some sort of supermodel. It looks like more like a weird normal little person. So I'm chill with it. Yeah, so all that should be good. She looks like this now. And now she's in. No, damn it! I should have come up with this off camera because it's gonna take me forever to think of a name. I really like the name that I came up for my previous playthrough, but it's very specific to who that character was, which was this green-skinned monster. So I need to come up with something else for this, which would probably be Maraid, I guess, but she doesn't look like a Maraid to me. Yeah. Oh, you know what I can do? Check out this new feature I found on what's it called? Behind the name.com has a feature where you can go tools. Is it random renamer? Yes, random name generator. So with this, the funnest part is you can generate their life story. And I want first name, middle name, and I don't know what this is. First name, middle name. I want the last name too. Surname, random. Female. Generate a name. Trudy Titulayo Naimchik. She doesn't look like a Trudy. Regenerate. Melody, you know, let's go back and look at her face. Detailed appearance. Okay. Melody. Pirinboom? No. Malika? No. Fikria? No. Laurentia? No. Sergine? She could be a Sergine. Mm-hmm. Look at this name. Sergine Tanamakguala Royd. Don't tell me that that's French. Mm-hmm. That's not freaking French. That is Scottish as hell. There's a Mac in it. Sergine. Or French Mac? Vienne? Tendai? Elena? Dorth? Dorth. Harmonia? Tida? Myrta? Bolthilder? Fernanda? Leonie? Ursula? Miriam? How many do I give it? Kisembo? Bronwyn? Serafina? Ashanti? Blagarodna?
There you go.
Really? Blagarodna Sibangali Hunt. Where's Macedonia? I don't even know. It's embarrassing. Vera, Nalini, Padma, Aline, Hillary. She could be a Hillary. As our where's Sergine? Where does that come from? Is it Russian? Sergine is French. Sergine. Oh, I don't like that as much. Sergine is not as fun as Sergine. You know what? She looks Scottish to me. Let's go to the settings and give her, limit it to English, throw Finnish in there, Latvian, why not, Hungarian, sure, not German. I need Irish. Where's Irish? They don't have Irish? Do they have Scottish? They have Gaelic? What the hell?
They have Irish. It's right there.
Where is it?
Under Indonesian.
Oh. Irish. Do they have Scottish? They do have Scottish. Okay. I'll accept. Not. Yes, I will accept Romanian. Okay, that should be good. Generate a name. Heinalka.
Melissa Winter.
Randy. Helvey. Helvey's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Alfreda. Dimfna. Inkari. That's another Finnish one. Cassandra. Linnea. Aurora. Leah. She could be Leah. Mona. Yasmin. Elvina. Phoebe. Viviette. Derby. It's kind of a cute name. Derby Reigns. Why do I kind of like that one? It's a really dumb name. Derby. Danny. Libby. Katrina. Yana. Jenny. Maureen. Anag. Otilia. Sanda. Kira. Lennox. Esther. That's my favorite name. Ronalda. Megan. Dina. Okay, I feel like I should stop. And Helvey and Derby are my favorites. And Derby is kind of feeling like the right thing, but it's a little bit funky. So is there something close to Derby that I could use?
Darby.
Not Darby. That's not good.
What about Derby do you like? Is it the B at the end?
No,
Der?
it's the Der.
Derby?
No. Something like Darby could work. Or Derby. I kind of like Derby. There's something kind of tomboyish about it.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean as a name? Where's it come from? Is it literally like a Kentucky Derby? Maybe it's showing me there was a variant of Darby.
Hmm.
Which is a name that I don't like. Meaning deer town in Old Norse. Angel, Julia, Myrene, Haven. What's the other one I liked? Helvey? Derby. That's a weird name. I guess I'll go with it. Or Helvey? Is Helvey better? I think Derby doesn't feel like a epic hero name, but I guess that's the best heroes don't. Alright, I guess that's it. I'm gonna unshare and then start the game.